only had a day in the Tuscan region, so a trip to Pisa was a must for the group. Booking this saved us the hassle of aligning train schedules. The guide for both the bus and Pisa were very informative, and protects you from pickpockets. The booking includes entrance to the Duomo. Approximately 1.5 hours free time after the tour for those who didn't avail of the entrance to the tower, which might be short for some but just right for us. If there was one thing, it was a bit confusing to find the meeting place. It was easy to find a tour group, but there was no one carrying a Klook sign. It was for a different company since Klook is only a third-party booking app. You had to ask to be sure. Absolutely wicked, the tourist guide Aisha was so lovely, amazing and helpful all throughout the experience. Thanks to Giovanni, our lovely driver, for keeping us safe all throughout the journey. Worth climbing the 294 steps to the top of the Piazza. Our guide was fabulous and made the overall experience a memorable one. Basically a coach transport to Pisa from Florence. Save time looking for transport. Enough time to walk around to see the Pisa and Cathedral. Did not go up the tower as the view of the tower is what we came for. We did the self-guided tour. It was great if you want to just explore the Pisa area on your own or with your group of friends. We had a few drinks in front of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The meeting place is really far away. If you don't want to miss the time, you have to set out 30 minutes in advance to find the way. We only took the chartered car transfer, and after arriving at the Leaning Tower we visited the attractions on our own without a tour guide. Maybe the weather was not very good that day, the wind was very strong and it felt a bit cold after blowing for a long time. The overall experience is good. The meeting point is near the train station. The tour guide explains very clearly and is very responsible. When you arrive at the Leaning Tower of Pisa, you have enough time for sightseeing. We did not go inside the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It is recommended to visit this place on weekdays. There will be fewer tourists and it will be more convenient to take pictures. The excursion to the Leaning Tower of Pisa booked through Klook was convenient, with comfortable bus transportation and easy access to the cathedral. However, the guide was overly loud while most of us were trying to rest. Despite this, the overall experience was good and well organized. Pisa's commentator is very clear, and the guided tour definitely gave me a better understanding of Pisa. Very beautiful place. The tour bus was comfy and the guide was very good at keeping us together and keeping track of everything. The tour was also high-tech with a walkie-talkie device. Super cool. Kanko, the tourist guide, was experienced and she looked out for us and even called out pickpockers. I feel safe and enjoyed equally the guided tour to the Basilica and the Pisa Tower. It was truly memorable. The tour was okay, you get to learn about Pisa and the whole area. We also got to go up the Leaning Tower and that was the highlight of the trip. There was enough time to take photos and not feel as though you are rushed. The actual time you get to spend in Pisa is quite short as part of this day trip, about 2.5 hours. However, it's enough time to explore Pisa, take the mandatory tourist shots and even walk around the old town. Take note of pickpockets. Guide took time to explain the history and the architecture of the tower as well as the cathedral nearby. We found the session well organized and informative. The guide had a good command of English, and was very engaging. At the same time, he was very informative.